Hi, I've done a previous video rant on YouTube multi-channel networks. Click here if you haven't seen it, and I explain how much I hate them and how I continually get emails from them. Even now, it just never lets up. Every couple of days, I'll get an email from one of these bloody YouTube multi-channel networks, and it's often the same ones again and again, and I just delete their emails now. It's no fun anymore. I used to point them to that video. Anyway, I just got another video which looked like this, and it was from Dailymotion. You've probably heard of Dailymotion, right? They're this big video YouTube competitor kind of thing. I don't know. Anyway, so I read the email, and here it is. Hello! Nothing says personal attention, and we just love your channel so much than just a generic hello interface. It can't be a form mail, no. I'm sure they really have seen my content and they really do love it. Congratulations on your amazing YouTube content. We here at Dailymotion love it. Thank you very much, Team Dailymotion. Awesome. My name is Blah, and I'm the content manager at Dailymotion Asia Pacific region. I'm contacting you to present Dailymotion.com, which is the second largest video streaming platform in the world with more than 300 million viewers and 3 billion views per month. Wow, that's actually a lot. And on average, content creators and distributors and producers like me increase revenues by 15% when they simply duplicate their YouTube channel onto Dailymotion. And at this point, I thought, oh, okay, this is not a YouTube multi-channel network thing. I don't have to sign away from YouTube. I just duplicate my content on Dailymotion. I can increase my revenue by 15%. It sounds reasonable. No skin off my nose, right? Just duplicate my content. If people watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't. And they can show me how they can help me protect my content, increase my reach, and boost my revenue at no cost. And, well, okay, I'm sure they can, but how much? Give me some, quantitative data on this. And they're obviously not going to give it. They say up to, increase revenue by 15%. They don't even say up to. So that's a typical figure. Okay, I wonder if I can check this out. So I thought, hey, the easiest way to do that is just check out another channel. Let's take the Nerdist channel, for example, a very popular nerd/tech type channel, much more popular than me. They've got 147 million views. There we go, fantastic, 1.2 million subscribers, so they're a lot bigger than me. And as it so happens, they have a Dailymotion account too. They've uploaded 122 videos, and, well, how successful have they been on Dailymotion? This is a very popular channel with a much broader audience base than mine. They've gotten 81.7 thousand views. 81k views, 915 followers. That's after uploading 122 different videos. Wah, 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 wah. So now we'll try and get just a back-of-the-envelope monetary return calculation, shall we? Let's have a look at Nerdist. Let's go to their Social Blade account over here, which gives you all sorts of stats on pretty much any channel. And their monthly views, average or daily views down here, look, they're averaging like 100, 150, 1,000 views per day. And I've said in a previous video, you probably need around 100,000 views per day every day to make a decent, a decent full-time living from this. And if you go up here, they give you an estimate of their yearly projection for their, estimated yearly income. It's going to be somewhere between that. And if we take the sort of like the ballpark industry standard figure of $2.50 per CPM for AdSense, for just real generic AdSense type stuff. CPM is cost per mil or cost per 1,000 views, pretty much per 1,000 impressions. It's an old advertising term. So multiply that by 100, okay, and we get ourselves $250 a day times 365 days a year. We're looking at 91k. Let's round up to 100k a year. They're easily doing 100k a year in ad revenue. That's not just generic basic stuff. That's not including, special campaigns and other sponsorship deals and other things they might have. So they're doing pretty well. So if we take a look at, say, 10 of their more recent videos, let's take a look at the number of views. 22 views. 1,460 views. That one's going gangbusters. 28 views. 106. 569. 256. Nice round binary number there. 43. 29. 7. Geez. 15. So if my math is correct, that's 253 views on average for those 10 videos. If we go to their popular YouTube channel here, look, 21,000, 30,000, only got 3,000 on that one. Nobody liked that one. 14,000, 36, Actually, I just did the math again, and an average of 22,345 views per those same 10 videos. So you get the percentage figure of those two things, and the views on Dailymotion are only about 1%. I calculated 1.1% of the views that Nerdists get on their YouTube channel. 1%! Wow. So by my calculations, and hopefully I've got them correct, at the rough figure for the Nerdist YouTube channel of, say, let's round it down to 100,000 views per day is what they're getting, and they're making roughly, say, 100k per year in AdSense revenue at that really rough rule of thumb figure of $2.50 per 1,000 views, or CPM. So with that 1% view figure of YouTube, we'd have to take that 100,000 views per day would suddenly become 1,000 views per day on average across their channel here. Sure, they haven't got as many videos, but that's the figure that we're getting from those 10 videos. Because there's only 1,000 views per day, 365 days a year, they'd have to be paying about $41 CPM compared to $2.50 per CPM on average that what you get on YouTube AdSense. That's a hell of a lot more to earn your the claimed 15% that they're saying. So how much are Dailymotion paying per CPM? Well, it'll depend on your channel and everything else, but it was hard to find some info on this, so I've just got some random people on the interwebs. One here says $5 to $7.50. And another one over here is saying, pre-roll CPM $5, that sort of, so similar sort of figure, but far from the 40, plus dollars that we're talking about. So what's the bottom line here? Well, they claim, just upload your videos to Dailymotion and earn, 15% extra. And it sounds really good, but when you go look at, say, a popular channel like Nerdist, I have no reason to believe I'd do any better than they would. Almost certainly not. The views on Dailymotion are only 1%. 1% of the views that they get on YouTube, yet they say that you can get 15% of the revenue. Something doesn't add up. And of course you could say, well, there's no skin off my nose. I'll just upload my videos on there. If I get money, I get money. If I don't, I don't. If people watch there, they watch. If they don't, they don't. What's the big deal? Well, in theory, that's true. But in practice, what happens if you want to be successful on a platform, be it YouTube, Dailymotion, or any Vimeo or anything else? You have to keep up interacting with your audience and doing everything, which includes reading all the comments, responding to comments, being proactive and, stuff like that. Oh, look, they got 5 comments on this one. You've got to spend time to go in there and manage this. And time is money. It takes that time away that you were devoting to YouTube before. So when you try and split your content between all these different channels, it just takes time. And is it worth it? In my case, I can't possibly see how it's worth it. So yeah, thanks for the offer, Dailymotion, but I think I'll stick with YouTube. So it's just interesting to see the massive difference in the view numbers. 100 to 1. YouTube get 100 times the views that Dailymotion gets for a typical channel like this. It's just incredible. That is the incredible power of YouTube being the dominant platform. And well, it's not surprising that something like Dailymotion, they throw out those fantastic numbers which they had, billions and stuff like that, would sound impressive. And yeah, it might be true, but for your average channel, average successful channel like this, they're bugger all views at all. So yeah. So if you're ever approached by a company for something like this and they throw some impressive numbers at you, and well, just try and go do some basic, checks and verifications to see if those figures are going to be in the ballpark or not. In this case, nah, don't even think they're going to be close. Anyway, hope you found that useful. Catch you next time.